Hello people, not the most exciting news in the world, but I think this geezer's going to get eaten by one of his alligators. Who was that? Steve Irwin, bless him, great around nature. Oh, look at his fins, and I think he got a stingray killed him, and I don't want this bloke here to get eaten, but there's something when I watch his videos, and I think it might be the same for everyone who watches his videos. Everyone's thinking, wow, when's that gonna eat you? They're exciting because he's taking a risk. I know nothing about alligators, but he even says it himself. You know, they're not his pets. Check him out. This is what he's got to say about. He's got a sanctuary. If you live anywhere near him, I'll leave a link to his channel in the comments. But check out what he says about these alligators.
Hi, big guy. Look at Casper. Now,
I mean, look at that picture. Look at that actual alligator.
He comes up here and rubs up against me like that, and he gives me a kiss on the cheek. Everybody's like, oh my God, he loves you. No, he doesn't. I really try to stress this to everybody all the time. Casper does not love me. I love him. He does not love me. And this is actually one of the biggest things that my followers like to argue with me about in the comments. Everybody's like, well, I can read Casper's aura, and I know.
I can read Casper's aura in as much as he's a wild animal, and I just don't think this goes well. I mean, maybe it does, and I hope it does. I hope it ends well for everyone. I mean, I don't even like the idea of pets. If they're working animals, yeah, fine, but it's so boring. Put yourself in the position of a pet. Sit around doing nothing all day when you're actually meant to be breeding, hunting, finding your space in the group dynamic, unless you're like a solo predator. All that, the stuff of life. You know, when you take a warrior and stick a chain around its neck, and nah, it's not right. I don't like it. All right. Sorry, I know you love your dogs and that.
Oh, he would never hurt you. And yes, he would. Now,
yeah, he would. Now, you've just said that. Yes, he would. So what happens when he does? Is your life not worth it, or your arms not useful?
Casper does know me, but he, at the same time, would absolutely bite me if I were to do something like really foolish and like.
Yeah, but he's not a machine. It's an animal, and something might go wrong. He might be having a bad day. Does this man know alligators well enough, or this individual alligator well enough to know that? I don't know. It just seems dodgy.
Really foolish. You just had him against your face. Yeah, because I know how to do that. It's actually not foolish at all for me to do that. I know how to do that.
I don't know if it isn't. I think it is foolish.
To
say the least.
Come here, buddy. We're gonna back over here so he doesn't come up behind George and bite him in the butt. Casper, come here, big fella.
You want to hear him hiss as well. Check this one. Unfortunately, it's a short, but check out the hiss. And again, the fella says, oh, it's because he's a bit angry. Check out the anger.
Near them. Now he knows it's me touching him right there, but when I slap the sand like that, he'll immediately turn trying to bite that. Are you hissing? Are you hissing? Make a sound, anything like that? How?
He was hissing, and you saw that as an excuse to approach him. Let's hear the hiss again.
Bush predators, they just sit absolutely still and they wait for something to move near them. Now he knows it's me touching him right there, but when I slap the sand like that, he'll immediately turn trying to bite that. Are you hissing? Are you hissing? Who are you hissing at, huh?
Why is he hissing?
Listen. Do a little hiss. Hi, big guy. So that is, whoop, and he's gonna turn around. Casper.
Yeah.
There you go. So the hiss there is just him trying to give a little warning. Now he's thinking about food again. That's what we want, is him thinking about food. Doing that.
Just a little warning. Nothing to worry about. Let me know. Is this right? It's not a moral thing, is it? Geezer can do what he wants. It's a shame the alligators are locked up and that, but maybe they're injured or he saved their lives in the long run. But regardless of all that, the morals and the ethics of keeping gators, I see this ending quite badly for Gator Chris. Like and subscribe and make it end nicely for me. Ta-da!